Joseph, favored son of Israel.
The road to Emmaus. On the third day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph! Greetings, Bible nerds. Greetings, Bible nerds. It is I, Artsy Bible Nerd. Once again, bringing you another drawing session of Joseph. Whatever his name is, Joseph, favored son of Israel. If I sound like I'm a little preoccupied, maybe I am. Hold on, please, until I do some tapping. Please talk amongst yourselves. I just had a phone call. That's the reason I was late. Had some technical issues. This is what happens when you have a real job and you have to take care of big boy things. You have to be an adult before actually doing your streaming. I'm still here. Just want you to know I'm still here. Still tapping, and done. All right, excellent. Let's have some music. Let's have some art streaming music, please. Where's my art streaming music? Music, please. You can probably tell that I still have that annoying sniffle going on. Okay. Not so loud there, musicians. You always see those people in movies saying, hit it! Hit what? Hit what? Hit what song? In what key? What do you want me to hit? Who do you want me to hit? Alright, here we go. What we're doing right now, we have the main players. We have the main speakers. They're speaking to each other and saying words. You can't see those words right now because that's the reason that you have to actually buy the book. You have to actually see the words, buy the book and actually see the words. But what I'm going to work on now is we need a background. They're not just standing out there in space in their field. Let's move this a little bit. Gonna move it up. All right, I think I like that. And let's make that, actually, while we're here, let's copy that layer, duplicate that layer, and we're going to use that multiple times. Let's use this one first. That is perfect. Perfect. And we'll duplicate this layer. And we'll drag it here. Still wondering, yes. So the height of this is what we're going to take care of, we're looking at. Let's take care of this one because it is interfering with, and just cut that out. Cut that out! All right, I want to work with this one. Nope. Nope, apparently I don't. Nope, I want to work, let's undo, and then I want to work with, yeah, that was the wrong one. So I want to work this one. So Israel never moves. So I want the fire pit to be right behind him in the same place it was in the previous. So that's probably good right there. Right where I have it. And now, the tricky one. Let's use this layer. Duplicate that layer. Okay, I think that's it. It wasn't as hard as I thought. And now, we don't need anything above this frame. Let's do that again. And let's make this blue. And we're going to erase everything that is not useful. Let's use a bigger eraser. Don't have to use the eraser tool. I guess I could use the lasso tool instead. Now we'll use the lasso tool, now that I've made a path for myself. And let's make this one blue as well. So tomorrow's the first day of spring, people. It's usually, I am always surprised for some reason that it's like a switch. It's like a thermostat switch when the first day of spring arrives. Currently, today it felt like winter. I woke up to mid-20s. And had to dress like it was winter. Because it is. And tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 60s. Like a light switch, like a heating switch. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forgot to turn off the heat? Here we go. Spring equinox. Instant heating switch. Not too hot. Not like it's summer or anything, but we'll make it warm. Nope. Alright, there we go. Next. Let's erase everything behind Israel's head. I guess I don't have to do this, but it just makes it easier for me looking at it. It makes it visually easier for me to draw what needs to be drawn. And if you think I'm cheating, maybe a little bit, but I am the person who drew the tent in the background in the first place. The whole reason that I'm copying and pasting is because I want it to look the same as the first time that I drew it. That's the same reason that I copy and paste faces. Sorry, I just got a little distracted there. All right, so now we are ready for the lasso tool. Let's lasso around that. And we're gonna cut. All right, so let's continue doing that just because it's so fun, so satisfying. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Let's make that blue. And erase. Everything that doesn't belong inside his arm. Not completing the illusion. So I want to thank some people for following. Let's see, 2 days ago, QB_designs followed. Thank you very much for following 2 days ago. Also, Mr. Irish Pants followed yesterday. Sorry for not finding you on St. Patty's Day. That would have been an opportunity missed to meet Mr. Irish Pants on St. Patrick's Day. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit more lassoing. Get along, little doggy. Let me lasso you here. Cut. And we're going to lasso along the outlines, along the black outlines, and cut. Select, deselect. And apparently, what the problem is here is there's a little too much of that other panel. There we go. That makes me feel better. Nope, not copy. I'm a cut. Cut! When I say cut, I mean cut. 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 Cut! All right, let's erase the background from that stick, the walking stick, and from Joseph's back. So as soon as I have all this worked out, then I'm going to start inking the penciled background. I've come to realize that I used to think that people didn't want to actually see me do any real drawing. I thought that the exciting part was me talking about stuff while I ink. I thought that's why people were actually hanging out. Apparently, people like to actually see me do the drawing. People actually see me like to think about art. And I don't know why I'm surprised by that. I thought I was doing the boring part behind the scenes. Nope. Deselect, that is. And now this one, make that blue. I see a pencil drawing and I want it painted blue. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Bump, bump, bump. So when I go to work in the morning, doing my day job, I pass this art school. They teach art and music and theater and all the arts, and it's to teenage students. And maybe I made this. I think I made this horizon a little too low. Nope, that's not the right layer. Let's go here. Erase these tufts of grass. All right, so now we have a horizon. It's about shoulder height. So all right, I think we're good to start inking. Let's start inking, shall we? So I've come to realize I watch a lot of cat videos. So much so, I'm thinking that one of my redeems should be, "Hey Bill, hey, artsy Bible nerd, show me a cat video." And I'll be like, "Oh, sure, why didn't you say so? How many points do you have?" I have quite an assortment of hilarious cat videos. I'm just scribbling, making bark. I realize that I'm not trying to make a joke. I was talking about cats, and now I'm talking about bark. Bark is a dog joke. You realize that, right? I will be back. I am back, just like I said I would be. Alright, these are straps. I'm not sure what these straps are made of. Maybe they're made of leather. So I can't remember if I've told you the story or not, but I went through some joblessness. I know I've told that story many times and you're tired of hearing me talking about that, but I did some praying during that joblessness, and I prayed for the boss that I wanted to work under, because I've had my share of bosses. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And everyone has their own different management style. And I was praying for a manager whose style I could work with. Someone who appreciated me as a worker and someone who I could appreciate as a manager. And I'm quite... Why am I always surprised when God comes through? I should not be surprised when God comes through. I'm pleasantly surprised, even though I shouldn't be, that God has provided me with the answer to my prayers. The manager that I prayed for. So you might be asking yourself, so if you copied and pasted the drawing, the blue drawing, into the background, why don't you just copy and paste the ink drawing from one slide to another, right? And that's a level of cheating that I'm not willing to partake in. The finished lines, the lines that are going to be ending up in the book, are the ink lines. So basing them off of the original drawing, the original pencil drawing rather, is one thing. But, you know, when I ink the drawing, it's still going to be slightly different than the pencil drawing, even though I am basically tracing. I'm doing a little bit more than tracing, but for the most part I'm tracing. For the most part, you see. All right, let's do some more of this frame here, the wooden tripod. So yeah, I'm not tracing every single nook and cranny of this bark here. I'm inspired by the drawing underneath, let's say that. I'm inspired by the drawing that I'm tracing. But if I happen to miss a lock of bark, if I miss an angle or two, I'm okay with that. I'm not putting it under a microscope and copying every single pixel. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do. Do, 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 do. So one thing that I'm doing here on the one side of the bark, the dark side of the bark, I lay down really heavily with the line, and then even without even changing the brush, I draw very lightly on the other side of the bark, because that's the light side, because there's not so much darkness on that side of the bark. Have I over-explained that enough? I think I've over-explained that. But that never occurred to me until the first time that I read that. I read that. Where did I read that, you say? I read that in The Art of Comic Book Inking by Gary Martin. If you want to be a comic book inker, you got to read The Art of Comic Book Inking by Gary Martin. All right, so now, tell you what, let's merge all these blue copies together. We're going to merge visible. All right, there we go. So much better. pardon me for being so quiet here. Hold on, please. All right, first, I forgot to spot the black first. Go out from the corners. And we're going to follow the contour of the barrel. And once again, I don't have to follow every single line that was drawn before. It's really more like a suggestion. And we're going to erase this stuff that came... Oh, man. I'm drawing on the wrong layer, people. That's how we fix that. Okay, let's do it again. That was a good long one. That was a good long... That was a wrong layer. Okay. Only this part. Maybe I can undo through it. How many times do I need to undo? All right, now what happens? Okay, we're good. I think that's a better answer to the problem than what I did before. Still drawing, still here. I feel pressured to say something when the music is gone. All right, this is how far we got before, and then I started erasing, and voila, excelente. All right, let's see what is happening today. What is special about today? Today is March 2023, also known as Act Happy Day. Act Happy Day. Wee-hee, I'm happy. At least I'm acting happy. Wee-hee. More to come later about what is actually special about today. I always like to fan out from the corners. I'm not really sure why, but it just gives me, like, as soon as I fan out from the corners, it gives me a larger margin for error. But when all you can see is outline, then if I step over that outline, yeah, I know it's digital. Yeah, I know. It's not like I have to get out the whiteout. It's not like I have to cover it up. Back in my day, we used to use whiteout and masking tape. Guts and the Beautiful, how's it going, Artsy? I am well, how are you? How goes it in Gutson land? Let's see. Gutson land is not too bad. Awesome. I'm glad you're not bad. Working on the backgrounds for page 18 here. You have to have stuff behind the characters when they're acting, when they're saying. So that's some backgrounds there, some backgrounds here, some backgrounds everywhere. Miss Thunder TV, how's it going? How's the art going? How are you doing? Perfect strokes, right? I don't know about perfect strokes. This is amazing. Thank you very much, Miss Thunder TV. How are things with you? Oh, thank you, Nightbot. Tell you what, Nightbot wants to know what is special about today. Drinking morning coffee. Morning coffee? What hemisphere are you in? You must be in the... not in my hemisphere. You must be in Eastern Asia. Oh, Australia. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So, here in America, I can tell you what is special about today in America. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023. It's probably the 21st where you are. Which is also known as Act Happy Day. Not just be happy, but act happy. Be happy has already been made into a song, but act happy has not been made into a song. So there's an opportunity there. Act Happy Day needs its own special song, or else maybe people would actually know about Act Happy Day. It is also Alien Abduction Day. Today is the day to be abducted by an alien. So there you go. More to come later about what is special about today. This message brought to you by Artsy Bible Nerd. If you're not happy, then just act it. Act it, people. Acting! I thought you were really happy. Well, thank you. You're an excellent actor. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I fooled you. I was acting. Oh, the 80s. John Lovitz. What's John Lovitz doing now? I'm not sure if you get Saturday Night Live on your Australian televisions. Or maybe you get the reruns. Or maybe it's Saturday night, no longer live. No longer Saturday night, but still live anyway. This is why they have another day called Are You Okay Day? Are you okay? Because, today was Act Happy Day, and you're not acting happy. You're not even acting happy. Are you okay? Simulating wood grain in the key of this song, whatever the song this is. I seen John Lovitz on some celebrity game show. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where they go. That's where the celebrities go. After they're no longer celebrities, and after they're no longer celebrated as celebrities. All right, let's. Oh yes, thank you, Nightbot. Feel free to check out my Book of John playlist with commentaries on YouTube. Click here at that link. I went through the Book of John. The reason I did that is because there was a guy who was talking about he just becoming a Christian. He wanted to know what it was all about, and I said you should read the Book of John. And he wasn't an avid reader. He wasn't a great. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make this easy for you. I'm going to upload. There's a Lumo Bible series. It was dramatized. They acting. That's what I meant to say. They were acting out the Bible, and it's my favorite dramatization of the Bible. So anyway, I uploaded a bunch of those videos to the playlist, and then after each chapter there is someone giving commentary, a different person for each chapter. So if it doesn't help him, then maybe it'll help someone else. So, Miss Thunder TV, are you a streamer? You are indeed, and a follower of Jesus. Excellent. Awesome. Are you a game streamer, or what kind of a streamer are you? Let's see if I've followed you. Let's see if I have clicked on you before. I am following you. You know why I probably never see you is because you're from Australia, and you're probably streaming while I'm asleep. So I apologize for that. Mainly games. Well, thank you for stopping in. Especially after a long day of doing whatever it is you do. Time zones. All right, let's find out what else is special about today. Not only is it Monday, March 20th, 2023. Not only is it Happy Day. Not only is it Alien Abduction Day. It is also Atheist Pride Day. No, I'm sorry. We're going to skip that. It is also Bibliomania Day. All right, I gotta. What is that? Let's look that up. Bibliomania Day. Bibliomania Day it's a national day. That's what it is. Day celebrated on March 20th every year commemorates the anniversary of the great grand heist of 23,600 books executed by Stephen Bloomberg. What? The history of Bibliomania Day. Started in the 1950s. Amassed over 23,000 books from 327 libraries and museums from across 45 states. Excuse me there. 2 provinces in Canada and the District of Columbia. The combined worth of the books was estimated $5.3 million. On March 20th, 1990, Bloomberg was caught when his friend turned him over to the FBI. So he kept on stealing these books from libraries, from 327 libraries, like one at a time. The book bandit from Iowa who hoarded thousands of books. He amassed 23,000. How do you keep that a secret? How do you keep such a large amount? Oh, hello, that one chaotic artist. Hello. Hello, chaotic artist. How's it going? I'm working on the backgrounds right now because floating heads need some backgrounds behind them. So these are pencil lines these are from my sketchbook that I scanned into the background. Now I notice you. Yes, I'm sorry, I was reading all about Bibliomania Day. Now I don't feel so bad about my library book fine. Do we have any leftover library books? The library card is free, but then as long as you return the books, it doesn't cost you anything. You are live. Alright, well, I'm live. Are you... Oh, I love library books. What books do you read? I'm assuming you read a lot of art books. I prefer... I do like some Tom Clancy. I do like audiobooks. As soon as they invented audiobooks, now my eyes don't know how to read anymore. I don't know how to read out loud anymore. Maybe I never did. I don't think I was ever good at it when I was in high school either. They always make you read aloud. Could you read aloud for the class, please? And then the class would be laughing at you. They're all going to laugh at you. And they did. They laughed at me. Again and again and again. So now I'm going to put some invisible grass lines at the bottom of this shadow. Texture. Adding texture to the shadow. All right, next. Oh, comics, of course, duh. I hear those are good. I've heard those are good. All right, let's find out what else is special about today. That was a fun one, Bibliomania Day. Not only is today Monday, March 20th, 2023, not only is it today called Act Happy Day, not only is it Alien Abduction Day, not only is it, we'll skip that one, not only is it Bibliomania Day, it is also Crawfish Cravers Awareness Day. Oh yes, if you're craving some crawfish, make everyone aware. Make everyone aware that you crave the crawfish. I met some people from Louisiana, and they knew it was a conference, and they knew what to bring with them in order to make friends and influence people. They brought the crawfish. And I said, "Crawfish? What is this? What is this delicacy you bring to me? How does one eat crawfish? It's like a tiny lobster. It's like a lobster snack." If you don't want a lot of lobster, but you would like many lobsters, crawfish is what you is what you want. Only act happy, that's correct, Chaotic Artist. Don't actually be happy. That's a song, not a day. Who comes up with this stuff? Just act happy. Not to act sad or angry. You gotta act happy, people. No stage required. No cameras required. No clapboard required. Action! Act happy! Excuse me, what is my motivation for acting happy? It's Act Happy Day! Oh, right. Right. I'm happy! You don't... No. So, cut. You don't just declare that you are happy, you act happy. You smile, you maybe jump for joy, you sing, whistle or something, you hum, you know, something like that. Right? Right. Right. Ready? Okay, ready. I think I got it this time, right? Action! I am a Monty Python. I have not seen any good Monty Python for a very long time. Hello. I've come for an argument. Oh, will that be the 10-minute schedule or the 5? Oh, well, just the 3. I just want to find out if I like it to pay for more. Oh, right. Okay, well, what? Uh, I just want. I came in for an argument. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I came for an argument. I just paid. No, you have not. What? Of course I did. Aha, I've got you. If I didn't pay you, then why are you arguing? I could be arguing in my spare time. Oh, this is rubbish. Alright, I think I've lost everyone. You sure you're not from the UK? I'm not from the UK, I'm sorry. I do enjoy some John Cleese. So, another thing from the UK that we just found on our TV is the Avengers. Not the Avengers that you're thinking of. These are not the Avengers that you're looking for. These are not Iron Man and Captain America and the rest. These are Mrs. Peel and Mr. John Steed, who are they're spies for the British government. Boo. That one chaotic artist says boo, then nobody cares. Well, if you care about the X-Men, a lot of their plots, well, maybe not all other plots, but one of the major, huge plot came from the show that I'm talking about, the Avengers. The 1960s show The Avengers is where they got a lot of their ideas for the Phoenix Saga. So, execute Order 66. Did that one work? Star Wars. Alright then, Star Wars it is. We can't talk about The Mandalorian because we've only seen one episode. I apologize. I know I have to hand in my membership card for saying that, but it is the truth. And I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to steer you wrong. So, it's hard for me to do anything on the internet without seeing something, without bumping into some kind of spoiler for episodes 2 and 3. We've been meaning to watch it. Something else always comes up. You felt that. Uh-oh. You felt a disturbance in the Force? You see, I can't just watch these things by myself, because the rest of my family will revolt against me. I have to watch them as a family, or else there will be havoc. There will be... Heads will roll. My head will roll. Like a million voices crying out, and then suddenly silenced. Yes. That's no moon. So my wife has become a huge, like, bigger fan of Star Trek than I ever have been. Huge fan of Star Trek. She's been watching Picard, and along with Picard, she's been rewatching The Next Generation, as well as Deep Space Nine. I watched Deep Space Nine. I think I watched the first season of it, the first 2 seasons. And then that was it. That was it for me. It was 1994. And I realized that equals, that's a problem. Is that math? Is that a math problem, chaotic artist? That's a problem. In what way is that a problem? Is that... You are bad at typing. Okay. Yep, I understand the bad at typing thing. So I got this new job, new computer, new desk, new keyboard. I have never realized how important a good keyboard is. I was working with these HP keyboards, and the keyboards are flat. Like the buttons did not raise up from the surface of the keyboard. So I was given a new keyboard. An old-fashioned kind where the buttons were thick and chunky and clunky, and it really made a difference. I'm such a better typist with the chunky clunky keyboard than I was with the newfangled flat keyboard. So, all right. This is how far we've gotten so far today. It is 7 o'clock. It is time to raid. Let's see. Oh yeah, there she is. We are going to raid. First, before we do that, what happened to music? There's no music. Hello? Music? Music, please. Maestro, hit it. Maestro, hit it. There we go. Yes. Here we go. Thank you, Maestro. All right, excellent. We are ready to raid. If you're with me, feel free to type the raid command into the copy and paste the raid command into the chat. That one is for me. Go ahead and copy and paste raid 2 into the chat as we get ready. starting the raid now. Who is with me? I have 1 viewer with me, 2 viewers ready to raid, 3 viewers ready to raid. And... Alright, so, if you've been watching my Discord, you will realize that I'm still figuring out my schedule. I will be back here tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also on Fridays. Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until then, may the Lord be with you. Peace. Rating now.